What is up, everybody? The Toy Mantis is back with a new toy review, and today I'm talking about, finally, after 6 years since Avengers Age of Ultron came out, finally we are getting Quicksilver. And Marvel Legends found a way to get him in line into this Infinity Saga series, and I'm guessing they were just waiting for something to happen in WandaVision, and then the fact that you see Evan Peters as like a fake Quicksilver, fake Pietro, if you were, and I think that's just something that Hasbro's like, oh, we should definitely get this guy done and move on, because clearly the MCU is probably moving on from this Quicksilver just in general. So side art, back art, this time you see Age of Ultron on the back, so I think this is the only figure that's coming from Age of Ultron from this series for this year. So we're going to take Quicksilver out of the box. Right now, I'm going to just say I'm really happy that they did squeeze in all these little things for Quicksilver, because he really does need extra stuff, even though he's just a runner. But they threw in some Ultron pieces. I think that's cool. I'm glad that they did something extra, because we're obviously not getting a Build-A-Figure. So we're now outside of the box, and yeah, I'm actually very, very, very happy with this figure. The design on him is great, and obviously in the movie he doesn't look so cool. It's a cheap uniform he finds basically in the Quinjet, throws it on, and there you go. That's Quicksilver in the movie. And yeah, they just don't have anything to really show off. I mean, Quicksilver's only really appeared in one movie for the MCU at least, and that's all they can do. So Hasbro gave us what they could. I imagine that they were hoping that he would have came back eventually, like Scarlet Witch, and she got much better suits than Quicksilver did. But this is what we got, so this is what we're going to work with since 2015. We finally have this figure, and they did a good job. It's pinless, so, and looking at the design of the figure itself, it looks 100% new. The bicep swivel is kind of weird. This is the only thing I don't really like, is I hate just that clean cut. I get it, they probably just didn't want to break that design and not do the standard usual route, but it's just a little weird. But whatever. His legs do kind of come down a bit, similar to what the Iron Man could do for Iron Man 3. So the legs kind of go up and down, which is a little weird. The bottoms of his shoes, very bright green. Got that lime green color. The top is gray, very nice detailing. If this is gonna... There we go. That hand trick really does work. Very nice detailing on it. The face. They did a great job on the face, guys. This looks like Aaron Taylor Johnson. This is pretty good. I'm excited to see it. If people want to get an extra one and customize this head and use it for Kick-Ass or possibly Kraven, because if you guys haven't known, this actor is playing Kraven the Hunter for Sony. So we'll see if they'll just recast it, give Evan Peters the Quicksilver role, which they should have done in the first place. It probably makes some people mad, but also some people cheer about that comment. But yeah, the design on him is a great, it's a great figure. He comes with two of his little running hands, and he kind of has his two fingers sticking out a bit. Guess that's just how he ran in the movie. So new hand sculpts, that's cool. And this is awesome too, is all these Ultron pieces, and I'll go over these right now. So with the one arm, it's damaged all over. I'll do this. Yep, there we go. Damaged. Got some nice weathering. Whoops. Got nice weathering. It looks ripped up. No articulation whatsoever, though. It's simply just there to be, there. But, something cool to have with, and, make like a little stand, I guess, for Quicksilver. The head, it's, just that Ultron drone that's really, beat up, small. You can see that metal spinal cord. Really cool. I'm glad that Hasbro kind of went a little bit more out for this Quicksilver. I'm really happy. And then the chest piece, of course. This is just kind of like a big metal ball almost. I believe this is the top, and you can see, I was trying to see if this could connect, and I wish they kind of did this. This is the only downside of it, is it would have been cool to see like the spinal cord being able to attach to the back, and this way the figure can look like that, because it looks like you can almost fit it in there. There's like a little spacing here, and it just seems like you could, and it's supposed to line in there, but it doesn't. Unless, you know, maybe tape it up, you know, Mighty Putty, super glue, whatever you want to use. Yeah, and same goes with the arm. You know, I wish there was like just like a little plug in. This way we could have had like been able to play with it, but you know, it's destroyed pieces. That's all it's meant to be. So but those are pieces, you know, and if you do end up getting a second one of this guy, you can definitely do that. Now I swapped the hands on Quicksilver here. It's him in a running pose, so that's a cool way of displaying him. You know, maybe drop like the pieces, whatever, take a picture, something to do with it, kind of replicate maybe that scene where Quicksilver just kind of runs through a bunch of Ultron drones and they all like blow up. That'd probably be a cool thing to do if you guys want to go and give that a shot, especially if you're going to be buying tons of these things. Alright, now here's Quicksilver next to his comic versions. You have the Quicksilver from 2007 when Hasbro first got the Marvel Legends license, and then their recent update to Quicksilver, I think last year or 2 years ago. So yeah, there's that. These are the other Quicksilver comparisons. Unfortunately, there's no Evan Peters version of Quicksilver, which would have been a better figure, I think. Definitely would have made much more of a better sense as a 2-pack to kind of sneak it in, but I get it. They only want to keep it MCU related. But I think it would have been actually kind of cool to see the fake Pietro with this Quicksilver. I think that would have been a brilliant, excellent way to sneak that figure in. But, I mean, hey, we're here. We got this one. I'm happy with this MCU version. Obviously, just only in one movie, so that's all, you know, you don't got much more history of him, really, other than, I guess, from what Fox brought. So whenever Hasbro wants to get to it, I highly suggest them to please do Evan Peters, and hopefully they do that Days of Future Past version. But I'd also like to see the Halloween fake Pietro version too. I think those would be kind of cool, and I think it'd actually kind of be cool to have that next to this version. And also, if you guys are movie fanatics like myself, you know that Aaron Taylor Johnson and Evan Peters both worked together in Kick-Ass. And then I think Evan Peters became Ass Kick because he wanted to copy him. And it's kind of funny how they both ended up playing the same character, but in 2 different total studios, and even brought Evan Peters in. Now that Aaron Taylor Johnson's moving on to Craven, I think after like Madness of the Multiverse, it'd be so cool to see Evan Peters come back and have him just be Quicksilver, and, you know, have this version of Quicksilver just kind of lay to rest and move on and have that actor continue on as Craven. I think that's just the best thing to do. Alright, now here's Quicksilver next to Scarlet Witch. Very nice scaling. They actually look awesome together, not gonna lie. But, you know, obviously 2 total different timelines. This is what Scarlet Witch has now become, and that's how Quicksilver really started out, and, well, we all know what happened. Here's Quicksilver now next to Ultron, and just to show you a quick size comparison, that's how small the head literally is next to the Ultron. So it's definitely a smaller body. You know, it's not like they tried to resculpt anything or whatever. Obviously, you guys could have probably told from the accessories just seeing them, but yeah, they're much smaller. All right, so that is all I had to say about Quicksilver here. Overall, I do give the figure a 9 out of 10 because I just think that there is a couple of things that we're missing with this set. Even though, yeah, we do get a lot of great things, and it's awesome. We get those Ultron pieces. But I think what this figure was missing really was gripping hands. And with his running hands, you can kind of fit an assault rifle in there. And the only reason why I did that is because, remember in that scene in Age of Ultron, Quicksilver grabs that one dude's rifle and he just starts firing in the air and tells everyone to get off their asses. That's kind of a way to replicate the scene with the running hands, but it's gonna fall down. Like, it's not holding onto the rifle perfect, but you know, hey, that's why it is still a great figure. I just think that's something that could have been included. I also think maybe another head sculpt would have been nice, because you can get like a running motion with Quicksilver maybe, and you could have his hair whooshed back, because he definitely has that. He doesn't run at full speed and his hair is perfect like this. I think that could have been something added onto it, so room for improvement. But you know what, we'll probably never see it again, because this Quicksilver is already kind of perfect in a way. It's just that, oh, there could have been a couple extra things. I mean, it is Hasbro. They've done that with Rescue, clearly, with the very slightest differences, and included head sculpts. So maybe we will see something Quicksilver down the line. Maybe a Quicksilver Evan Peters 2-pack. Like, probably not going to happen. But, I mean, definitely something we could see. Maybe him in the actual Adidas outfit. That's probably another way we could see the Quicksilver again, with a new head sculpt, and maybe they'll include 2 heads, and maybe we can go back and just kind of give this Quicksilver a different head sculpt. I think that'd probably be something Hasbro would do. But overall, guys, I do hope you enjoy this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Come back and see my other toy reviews, my toy discussions. I'll be back with those very shortly and soon. If you guys have things you want me to discuss about, some controversial topics in the toy business, let me know, because I definitely got some ideas too. So I will see you all next time, and take care.